Welcome back to the channel. So, pro tournament number 2. Hopefully it's not hopefully we have better results this time. This is the first tournament as in the Southern Texas PGA, which, I mean, it's the PGA sectional for Southern Texas. That makes sense, right? But I'm more excited about this than anything, because it's more real life, tournament golf as a pro. So today, fair enough, right? So yesterday it was 80 degrees here in Texas on March 6th. Yesterday, March 7th is today, but 80 degrees. Like, God hot kind of a day. Right now, it is 43 degrees. So, I'm not supposed to be able to be relaxed and not be shivering, but I've got all the heat gear going, so we'll see how well I do. The last tournament, I did not turn my vest all the way up because I didn't think the battery would last, so I've got 2 batteries this time. The hat worked tremendously, and the hand warmers, those cheap Zippo hand warmers in my front pockets, holy smokes, what a difference. What a difference that makes. I was able to stick my hands in my pockets to warm them up, but just the warmth at that point on my body was so worth it. So if you get those front pockets, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, I'm not going to attempt to record anything like I did in the last tournament. This is kind of it's a different tournament, right? But I'll try and catch some stuff between nines, give you an update here and there, just see how that goes. But anyway, today's focus will be to not swing. I'm still working on that whole idea of overswinging. That's kind of the swing thought, that 3/4 swing. Again, when you videotape it, it is a full swing. So it's not rushing it, it's just relaxing and swinging. And let's see how we can do today. So, driving to Mont Belvieu. Is that right? I think so. Just outside of Houston, playing at Eagle Pointe. So, let's go. Okay, so did all right. Shot an 85 with 2 in the water. I duffed 2 chips. Did great on putting today. Feel good about that. The biggest thing is tied for 49th, which, again, I'm playing in the pro tournament, so I feel like I accomplished a lot. Could have definitely done better, but a lot of it's just confidence. A lot of my missed swings were just lack of confidence, but again, you can say that in every tournament you play in. So all in all, day 1's in the bag. I feel good about it. I had 2 doubles. The rest were bogeys and pars, no birdies. So totally gave up money for the skins, but one day I'll get some skin money. So all in all, it was good. It was good. Tomorrow it's supposed to be 45 and raining. Yes. However, I have just played twice in that. So mentally I'm good. I've got all my warmth. Today was good. I never even turned my vest on. I actually didn't wear it for half the round because it was decent. It was probably about, right now, it's 58 right now. So it was comfortable. It was comfortable. Played with some good guys. So I'm warming up on the tee box, and what's so funny when the difference in this group of guys that I'm playing with, it's literally the senior division, right? Is all the guys groaning, picking up something off the ground or teeing a ball up. It's funny, having a great time, and that's really what this is about more than anything. Is I'm enjoying myself. I knew this was going to be a growing year. I'm in over my head, and I'm okay with that because it's going to make me grow faster. That's the idea. Anyway, may check in later tonight, but we will check in tomorrow morning. So keep it findable, which I did outside of the water balls. We'll see ya. Good morning. And I feel like every tournament video I started off with coffee. It's not like I'm addicted to it. Anyway, it's 48 degrees. Had a fabulous night last night. Had dinner with some of the guys off the tour, and one of them was Raymond Caldwell, 11-time champion across the globe. So Asian tour, European tour. Gosh, I think between dinner and talking, we probably were there 4 hours. He lives in San Antonio, so definitely going to hook up with him and go golf just to chat. I'm going to actually get that recorded. So he had so much gold. But he had some interesting tips for me with my driver shaft and angles, and man, anyway. So it's a brisk 48 degrees. It's a smattering of rain. It's really, I'm already warm, so I don't think it's going to be one of those freezing, crazy cold days if the thunderstorm stays away. And so that they're calling for thunderstorms. Hopefully that won't happen, but we shall see. I'm going to get warmed up and kick this thing off and wrap up my first complete 2-day tournament. So stick around. I'll talk to you later. All right. So got paired with a really good guy. He is a minister, so we got along pretty well. Easy to play with, and he has a great game. I mean, dang, constantly pars and some bogeys, but hanging out in 73, and that's what I like most about this tour. Now, granted, I'm one of the worst pros, but I'm still a pro. Like I said, it's going to be a growing year, but there's a lot of great things that came out of today alone. My short game was horrible, but I got up and down quite a bit. My putting is really on point. I think I missed one putt today that I feel like I should have gotten. I'm going to do a review on, I started using this thing called blast motion or motion blast something. I'm going to do a review on it because it's really smoothed out my putting stroke. Not an affiliate with them at all, but I feel like it's definitely worth it. Gosh, I hope you guys can hear me because the road noise is loud. Worst case, I'll overshoot it a bit. So today was, as I said coming into it, it was cold, it was wet. We actually had a rain delay. didn't get to go to the driving range. I think our delay was about an hour. But we did get to go swing at the driving range. I don't know what the rules are around that. Like how many hours off it would have to be before you could go out. Anyway, needless to say, totally sopping wet course, puddles in the fairway, but it's in the books. So I shot 86. And I'm doing this weird thing where I'm swiping it off the tee box. I don't have any confidence in my driver, my 3-wood. At all. I mean, my irons, I hit pretty good off with my irons off the tee box. There was one tee box, one par 3, I missed a 7-iron. I just kind of didn't commit to it and follow through with a strong swing, so fanned it just a tad bit, offline and short. But man, there were some really great shots today. My wedge game is just really coming around. I would rather be somewhere between 110 and 135 out with a wedge in my hand than I would be pounding it up there and having 40, 50 yards left. Granted, I finally hit an awesome lob wedge shot. I had been chunking a lot of those. One of the things I really struggled today with was the mental game. So I would pick my club out. I felt good about that club. And then it would just, I would start talking in my head. And those were the shots that I missed. I mean, it is what it is. But all that to say, I'll show my actual round. One of these sides, I don't know which one. Maybe that side. Kind of a summary. Maybe I'll flip through the summary as I'm talking. And I'll also do that for yesterday's round, just so you can see the scoring. I did get a skin on a very difficult hard dog leg. I mean, it's like 90-degree kind of dog leg. I fanned a 3-wood, had 218 in. It was lift clean in place, so I was able to kind of get it in a good spot. Hit a Stinger, hit a Stinger 3 hybrid, not on purpose. It was not a Stinger on purpose, but it paid off, and I had a downhill 15-foot putt, and it just dead on line. Again, my putting is so close. I think I had 30 putts yesterday. I had a lot of up and down, so I had 1 3-putt, I think, but it was like from 60 feet. But all in all, great round. I'm loving playing the Southern Texas PGA. A lot of quality guys. The guy that won today played the PGA Tour for quite a bit. I will post his name right there. So it's just so cool. It's interesting, you know. And while I'm not playing as well as I want, it is so close to being good. Not really good, but I'm so close to being good. Like good that, you know, my name's not on the bottom. So that's a tough one to take. Is, you know, you're used to seeing your name in the top 4 spots, and it takes a while for the TV to scroll to your name, which was another cool thing. That Southern Texas PGA, it's like literally a live leaderboard, and it's like you would see on TV, and it's got the PGA symbol, and you know, maybe I'm being weird or whatever, but that was super cool. I'll leave a link to the Southern Texas PGA so you can check it out, read about it. I'm sure everybody, there's a sectional near everybody, because that's just how the PGA breaks it up. I wonder how many there are in Texas, because there's another PGA sectional somewhere. But anyway, met some really cool guys. Looking forward to spending some more time with Raymond, playing around at golf and just getting him to talk. So cool. He sent me a whole bunch of stuff that he's written, so I may I'll talk to him when we actually get together and do some video stuff with him. Nicest guy, so smart, and just give you the feedback, right? And that's the beauty of this. And for you following me, right, I may not make it to the Champions Tour, but at the same time, anybody can say they're going to turn pro, and do it. But I did it, and so now I'm technically a pro. It's not like I'm going to go around and, what do you do for a living? I play golf. Because if I did, I would be poor, and I would need my wife to make a lot more money than she's making right now. But anyway, I feel like there's going to be some more notes I may add in afterwards, but if not, keep it findable. Click the like button, subscribe, bell notifications, all of that fun stuff. Follow me, because the gold I'm getting playing with these guys that were on tour is awesome. It's great stuff. I'm not holding anything back, and I'm going to do as much as I can to get all of their knowledge out. Now that I know Raymond, when we get together, I'll be more comfortable bringing out the camera and recording it so you guys can hear it. But anyway, I'm babbling, which means I'm at the end of everything I have to say. We will talk to you later. Wait a minute. I guess we won't. I won't. I'll talk to you later. However, leave in the comments below what you'd like to see and what you don't like to see. Ask questions. If there's something that you would want to know review-wise, if I've looked at, leave it below, because there's so much stuff out there to review. I'm totally open to anyone that has any ideas on a tool. So anyway, we